This unit will give you a better understanding of how to become comfortable speaking in public and how to deliver a successful presentation. As a bylaw officer, one skill you will need to use almost every day is public speaking. Whether you're reporting on your activities at council meetings, speaking to people who violated a bylaw, or to groups at public meetings, you will be expected to speak in public on a regular basis. There are also many times when you will be asked a question or asked to speak without being prepared. When we speak in public, we often feel anxious and afraid. Many of us get a nervous feeling in our stomach, a dry mouth. We begin to sweat, our legs shake, our voices crack, and we start talking too fast. This is normal. It happens to people more than we realize. Although you may never feel fully relaxed speaking in front of an audience, there are some tools and techniques you can use to help make it feel at least a bit more comfortable. Before you start a talk or a presentation, it is important to prepare yourself thoroughly by reviewing your topic and figuring out the goal you want to achieve with your talk. When you are preparing to give a presentation, there are a few things to keep in mind. You will want to know the size of the group you'll be talking to, their age, their level of education, their experience, and their attitude. First of all, you want to introduce your topic and the goal of the presentation. Then you will want to lay out the body of the presentation in a simple and logical manner. Conclude by reviewing your main goal. At the end, you may wish to have a question and answer period. Using visual aids such as photos, slides, flip charts, or overheads will keep the presentation interesting. Make sure you practice your presentation. Winging it will only cause more stress and anxiety. Try rehearsing in front of a mirror or with a friend or family member. It is also very important to time yourself so you know how long your talk will be. If you are asked to give a 10-minute talk and you ramble on for half an hour, you are likely to lose your audience. A shorter, more concise presentation is more effective than a longer, rambling one. If you are using any equipment such as an overhead projector or a laptop, make sure to set it up and test it out beforehand. Just before you start your presentation, it's a good idea to check the room and take a look at the audience so there aren't any surprises. Finally, take some deep breaths to reduce your stress level. Relax. Try starting your presentation with a pause. That way you will give yourself a moment to collect your thoughts instead of diving in right away. If you notice that you are talking too fast, pause and slow down. Maintain eye contact with the audience as much as possible and try not to read from your notes. Using body language will calm you down and keep the audience engaged. Encourage the audience to ask questions at the end of the presentation and answer directly to any questions asked. Don't be afraid to say you don't know. End your talk by thanking your audience and don't forget to smile. The two most important parts of public speaking are organizing your thoughts beforehand and taking your time as you present. This may seem like a lot to remember, but it will all become second nature with time and practice.